behind me was the best-selling EV in the UK in 2024, the 5th best-selling vehicle in the UK in 2024, and one of the best-selling EVs in the whole world. It's the Tesla Model Y. You've seen it. You would have seen loads of these on the road. Very popular. I think it's time for a refresh. So let's have a look at the new Model Y. I don't have very long with this car, so I'm going to give you a very quick tour of it. But what do you think of the look of it? It looks, I think, kind of like most Chinese cars, with that light bar at the front. Looks fairly generic, I think. I think it certainly looks better than the old Model Y. The old Model Y and the old Model 3, they had this sort of kind of froggy lip kind of look. This doesn't have that, it's sleeker. And you've got a light bar going along the front. Everyone loves light bars, don't they? No Tesla logo at the front, interestingly. So would you know this was a Model Y if you saw it? Bit of a strange choice, I think. But anyway, the other thing is we've got a camera at the front, which is quite special because it can defrost and it can clean the lens, which is very cool because lenses get very dirty, don't they? So here it is, the side view, and it's unmistakably a Model Y from the side. But we've got more changes at the back. So the back is where things get a little bit more interesting. We have not a light bar, actually, but it's a light inside there reflected off the back. And then you've got the Tesla word there, all spaced out. I love spaced out letters on cars. So you've got Tesla there, and I think that looks pretty cool, although you have an awful lot of boot there, don't you? Which I'm not convinced about. Bit of a strange looking thing. I think the old Model Y probably looks, do we think it looks better at the back? Maybe. The registration plate probably should have been higher up. Anyway, so that's the way it looks. Let's have a look at the boot, which is pretty much the same as it was. It's very slightly smaller, only by something like 20 litres. It's still massive, just as it was before. The Model Y really is a fantastic sized boot, and if we lift that there, you'll see a parcel shelf here, which folds up and fits quite nicely there. Some parcel shelves tend to be quite flimsy. That one's pretty substantial. You've got loads of space under there as well. And what you can also do is put down the seats, and you'll see that the front seat moves forward a little bit to let the seat down, which is very cool. It doesn't work if you're sat in it. If there's someone sat in the front seat, it doesn't move. But that's pretty cool, and you can press it again to bring it back up. So that's another new thing in this new Model Y. And of course it's a power tailgate, so you can press that. So there it is from the back. If we go into the front, obviously this is a left-hand drive version, this one, but here it is in the front. You've got the same massive screen that you had before. An enormous, ridiculously deep bit of storage there. 2 wireless chargers there, and all that is pretty much the same. You do have a little camera up there, so that looks at you all the time and tells you if you're looking drowsy. Let's get in the back. So the back is where families are going to love this car. So what you'll see is we've got a screen here, and people in the back, they can put music on, they can put the fan on, you've got ventilated and heated seats in the back. You can play games in here and connect Bluetooth devices to there, so you can connect 2 separate Bluetooth headphones to that. Very comfortable in the back, and actually, I don't know whether you can see it there, but my feet are going right under the front seat there, so it's extremely comfortable. And you've still got the fantastic panoramic roof, which my daughter loves. And you've got little coat hooks there, so it still feels just as impressive and spacious inside, but that screen really is a winner. You've also got 2 USB-Cs there, by the way. So let's sit in the driver's seat. Now, here's the Tesla steering wheel, which looks familiar, right? But what you can see there is we have a stalk. A lot of people had a real problem in the new Model 3 with the lack of stalks, me being one of them. Actually, I'm not a fan. So it's great that you can actually indicate with that and you don't have to use buttons on the steering wheel. Some people get used to it very quickly, but I really didn't. But in terms of the interior, again, it's improved and it's just like the Model 3. We've got a nice fabric there. Everything is kind of squishy plastic. Even that squishy, you've got a fabric lined door bin in there. It's all much, much better. So this is available to order today in the UK. This is the launch series, and this is £60,990 for the launch series. It's only available in solid black and quicksilver. They're your colour choices. Given how successful the outgoing Model Y is, I think this is probably going to do really well. Obviously, that's still a lot of money, right? But there will be other trim levels coming at some point later, but we're not quite sure when. So this one is all-wheel drive. It's the dual motor long range. So you've got 353 mile range. You've got a few more miles than the old Model Y because of efficiency. So they've improved the aerodynamics of this one. The efficiency improvements are that it's got a lower front end, it's got a stiffer body, and yes, that gives you 22 miles more than the old Model Y. Given the improvements of the new Model 3 in terms of refinement and how quiet it is inside, I imagine this is going to be really good to drive, so I'm looking forward to taking it for a spin. But I would love to know what you think about it. Do you have the old Model Y? Would you upgrade to this one? Do you have a Model 3 perhaps and you want to upgrade to this? Let me know in the comments, but the Model Y is extremely popular because it is massive inside and you get all the usual kind of Tesla tech. This is where we have to charge to get to Rome.
Why do you want to go to Rome? I just explain to people it's because I am from Rome. Allora, before we go to Italy this summer, we get a Tesla. Oh, si sta chiuso da solo. I want this car.
Thank you very much for watching this video. Please press the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of other videos, and I'll be back very soon. Bye for now.